Well, hi Aries, welcome to Universal Guidance Tarot. It's time for your weekly reading. I have shuffled these cards very well. I'm going to shuffle them a few more times. This is a two-part reading with the overall energy in this reading in the middle of the first part of the reading. So Aries, let's find out. Oh, that just flew out. What can you expect coming up in your life? There is looks like a reunion of sort. Oh, a surprise reunion? Oh boy. Let's take a look at this, Aries. I don't know about you, but I kind of like surprises. So, the overall energy of your reading is right here, the Queen of Swords. This is Libra, Gemini, or Aquarius. That might be strong in your chart or someone else's chart around this reading. But more importantly, this Queen of Swords is seeking truth, asking truth in order to protect themselves. This is your energy. So it feels like there's some honest communication that will be or needs to be taking place. That surrounds your entire reading. Now up here in your highest energy is the Three of Cups. There's a reunion coming in. Now this is a happy reunion. So if you're one of those that says there is no one I ever want to come back in my life or anything like that I'd ever be happy about, this isn't your reading. So I would check your moon sign, which is your private and emotional self. Plus all cards are male or female. You can also get a private reading from someone you trust. So these are the two strongest energies in this reading. And so seeking truth and seeking clarity, kind of have your guard up, and it's about a reunion with somebody you're really happy to see, but your guard is still up. Let's read on. It's next to the Moon card, that Three of Cups, and that Moon card is right above the Queen of Swords. So the Moon is the card for Pisces. Pisces might be strong in your chart or someone else's around this reading. But the Moon, this is about hidden things to be revealed. It's about like night turning to day. It can be a surprise, like hidden things being revealed. It can be just about, something being exposed that you didn't know was there. And this might come from this honest and truthful communication with someone that is coming back into your life, some type of reunion. Next to the Moon card now, I have the Five of Cups. There's three cups, and they're spilled. This is what you need to talk about. These three cups were spilled before by whoever is coming back into your life. And you were very disappointed by it. They're going to reveal something through this conversation you didn't know before. There are two full cups behind this figure, so there is hope in love, in reconciliation here. So under the Three of Cups is a Death card. This is the card for Scorpio. So Scorpio might be strong in your chart or someone else's chart around this reading. But Death card is about leaving the old behind and moving forward. So, this is right below the reunion. Are you going to leave this reunion behind and move forward? You may have to do a little traveling. Maybe you will travel someplace together. I have the Chariot here. I feel like maybe because see, the Queen of Swords is holding her hand out towards the Chariot. And this is, it can be moving forward. You've got a moving forward card here. But I'm almost feeling like this person who returns has been away. They traveled to some place. And now they're back. And you might not have had a heads up on them leaving or something like that. But I think it will be a surprise when they come back in. I think you've been living in this state of disappointment with them. And it feels to me like whatever is being revealed has something to do with travel. Or, leaving the area, leaving... Let's just keep reading. Under the Death card is a Six of Cups. This is a soulmate card. This is someone from your past, I really truly believe, Like, they're coming back. But you might have known them since like, even college years or before, even as babies. Someone who's popping back into your life. Someone that you were attached to at one point in your life. Now, this is a soulmate card. This is the only cup that's allowed to have anything in it and it be sincere. There's a flower in it. I think they want to make amends with you. I think they want to clear some things up with you. And you, boy, you do have questions and you need these answers. I have the Four of Pentacles next to the Six of Cups and under the Queen of Swords. Well, this is feeling stuck in this state of not getting your answers, probably so you can move forward. But I think what you didn't know is when they left the scene, okay, they left your life, it looks like. There's things you didn't know, but you've been stuck in this state here of not being able to move forward from whatever it was that happened until you get this truth and this clarity. And I think that's why one of the reasons you're so happy to see them is because now you can get things cleared up. Now you can get your clarity that you so much need. When I look at this reading, I have this Fool next to the Four of Pentacles and under the Chariot. So this is the energy. I think this was someone that you were really in love with. I think that the Fool was the energy that you thought that you were in with this person before. This is living in the moment, taking everything day by day, throwing caution to the wind. It's a very fun card. But someone usually ends up looking forward, like towards commitment. And I was just noticing, see all those round dots? I think these are actually pentacles that are on this Fool shirt. But somebody always looks forward to the future, takes their head out of the clouds. And so many times it doesn't happen with both of you at the same time. But I feel like you're maybe you're blaming yourself for jumping into something without thinking it entirely through. So, but you have questions. I need the second half of this reading. Perhaps I can answer some of those questions here. But you will seek the truth and clarity, and they're coming back. And they're coming back for a reason. They want to make amends. They want to clear things up. There you are, Aries, as the Emperor. That's your card. All right, so we have the Emperor next to that Three of Cups. This is your energy. You're pretty stuck in the disappointment over this relationship. You haven't really budged from your thinking. You've become hardened over this, the way this relationship dissolved, because I feel like they just took off. And, but you're sitting on a granite throne. You decided, you have learned things like be true to yourself. Put yourself first. You're very stubborn. It's not in a bad way. You're stubborn as far as being true to yourself. And I think you've already made up your mind that that's what you're going to do in moving forward. And I think you've been doing that, to tell you the truth. You're very well liked and respected by others, being the Emperor here. Because Aries, you can come out as a fire sign too, but you decided to come out as the Emperor. So in coming out as the Emperor, you're really strong now, and you're really trying to hold true to yourself. It's this Knight of Pentacles. This is really, really slow moving energy. The slowest in the tarot deck. The Knight of Pentacles, looks like the horse is standing still, doesn't it? But it is moving. One foot is barely in front of the other. It could take lifetimes for this pentacle to actually reach you. Now, I'm feeling like with them leaving and returning, that perhaps there was some sort of commitment that was mentioned. Maybe they ran away from it. Because I see an argument. I see not seeing eye to eye on how you should be moving forward, whether you should be committed or not. There actually might have been a third influence. Maybe you were too young. Maybe the parents or somebody was like, no way, Jose, we are moving, you know, and something happened here that will come out, okay? So not seeing eye to eye, unable to fulfill any commitment with each other. And I do feel like there was a third person who was involved in maybe even this decision of for them taking off. They may have moved away. I have the Hierophant under the Emperor. You're very disappointed. I mean, you were looking at this relationship traditionally, very morally traditional, value traditional. The Hierophant is the card for Taurus, by the way. So Taurus might be strong in your chart, their chart, or around this reading. Knight of Pentacles can be Taurus, Virgo, or Capricorn. But this can be a card of marriage. I really feel like there was an issue of commitment going on here. And I feel like somebody blocked this, this commitment issue. I feel like you're blaming yourself, sort of, like you didn't see the red flags, that you were just living in the moment. And perhaps you were. But the thing is, there's more to this story. I have the Ten of Cups next to the Hierophant. You were in love with this person. That's why you wanted the Pentacle. You were totally in love. You just saw yourselves as a couple. You saw your future as a family with an equal exchange of love. Now, this is right next to the Hierophant. That marriage, you know, and I really feel like that's what you were wanting and expecting. And I feel like they just kind of took off. The Ace of Swords is right next to the Ten of Cups and under the Three of Pentacles. The truth will prevail. The truth will come out. That's the overall energy. They're returning. They've never forgotten about you. So they're returning to clear things up. They want to have this conversation, and so do you. Under the Hierophant, the King of Pentacles. Earth, Taurus, Virgo, or Capricorn again. Might be strong in someone's chart around this reading. But this is looking at the Pentacle once again. So this time when they return, they're much more mature. I feel like this happened when you were young. And I feel like you just never forgotten about it. It's changed you, sort of. You've been in sort of like, I don't think you were really trusting a lot of relationships. You may have never married or may have never gotten yourself into another loving relationship since this happened. But they're coming back as the Knight or the King of Pentacles, much more mature. They're more able, they do have a pentacle, they're able to offer if they want to. And that's part of the reason they're coming back. They want to see if there's still hope for you and them. But I really sincerely feel like there was things going on they didn't have a big choice over in this matter. And I feel like they were cut off from you. I don't know why, but I'm really feeling that way. I got the Three of Wands next to the King of Pentacles and under the Ten of Cups. This is your energy of holding on to fresh starts and new beginnings, looking out over the world, and I think you waited a long time for them to return. I think you hoped and hoped that you would hear from them, and now it's happening. You are going to hear from them. You do have a lot of questions. This is like a wish come true. I have the Nine of Cups, okay, and this is under the Ace of Swords, all that truthful communication. Your ship coming in, okay. In this reading, whoever is returning is your ship, okay, that you feel like they are your ship or were your ship. This is also about, and I didn't even notice this before, but I really feel like you haven't been able to love someone since this relationship. So all these cups you've been saving, just kind of sitting on them, not wanting to hand them out for probably fear of being hurt again, of being left behind. And I feel like that's what happened. You were left behind in this relationship somehow. Let me see the bottom card here, Aries. The Judgment card. Ooh. Wow. You've been going through a spiritual lesson early in life. It carries through. It has to do with the Fool's energy, probably. Not leaping into any relationships without getting to know them well enough at first. But also your judgment is, part of it is, it lands right on the Five of Cups. So it's going to be how to turn around and see the hope in things. How to forgive, how to let go, and how to move forward. Because you've been stuck. You've been stuck as the Emperor. And so, you know, you've learned how to be true to yourself. You've learned your spiritual lesson. See all those people waking up and, I get it, I get it. You learned your spiritual lesson. Maybe this is your reward, you know, for learning your spiritual lesson. But they're back. And now maybe it's time to see where this will go. So, Aries, this is your reading. Thank you for watching Universal Guidance Tarot.